Hi, Thor. It's okay. Go ahead and drink. We got work to do today, girls and boys. Lots of worms here. Lots of worms means good fertile soil. Whoa! Don't be mean. There we go. Worms. Anybody want a worm? Here you go, Bubs. You want a worm? She'll take the worm. Atta girl. Eat it. Eat it. It's good. It's free protein. So this is usually the dust bath area. When this dries out, it gets very, very sandy, and the girls love it. It's usually very sunny in the summer, so now that things are thawing out, I figured I'd start digging up some dirt for them, and they'll paw through this. Of course, they'll pack it right back down. But this is the section that we put all the leaves in, so I'm trying to get some of the leaves from here over to this side where they have, for the most part, been most of the winter. So I want to cover most of the poopy area, which it's not terribly bad, because I've been trying to get some leaves over here. That's what this is, just kind of use it as like compost cover. And we got the leftover Christmas tree here. So I guess I'll move on to the shovel. Are you old lady? Here, let's get the other foot. We'll do little bits at a time. You're supposed to... Oh, it's okay. You're supposed to dig around. Yeah, you're supposed to dig around and then file these nails down, but you don't feel like doing that, apparently. Huh? Give me this. File your toenails? I know. Who's up here with me? Who's you looking? I'm just fixing her toes. Patty's one of our original girls. So, oh, you're almost 3 years old. You're almost 3. Are you, old lady? I know. So we'll file these nails down a little bit, and then we'll maybe wait a little while, and you're a good girl, aren't you? I just don't want you to scratch yourself. I don't have to do this with many of them. This is the first time that I've had to do this. I know. It's okay, baby. It's okay. It's okay, Patty. But I think she's just getting lazy. Because they scratch around on the ground and they file their own nails down. Yeah, you're supposed to file your own nails. I shouldn't have to do this. But maybe just a little bit, oh baby. Maybe we can get a few things done in the garden. Just gonna hold my door open. Oh, I don't know. We got a lot to do in here, so let's see where we can start. Need my rake. Got pretty windy, so I'll do what I can. So, well, it's not noontime, but whatever. So what I will start to do today is get these raised beds cleared out. So my thought process is I put the leaves on top of the beds for the winter because it helps insulate the ground. Then the snow goes on top, so then it doesn't get frostbitten and we don't damage the microbiome that's within the soil. So now it's springtime. Now I'm gonna rake this off because we're not gonna get these fierce, bitter, below freezing temperature winds, and it won't hurt the soil. So I can start taking this off now. I gotta get these tomato cages off. But it's windy, so we'll see how long I last. See what we got under here. Got stuff trying to sprout underneath here. Now I'll just leave these leaves in the walkway for as long as they last. It helps a little bit with the weeds in the walkway, but once that cardboard, if you saw some of my past videos, I put cardboard down in the walkways, and I mean, it did great the first year, did okay the second year, and then last year it was awful. So I don't know if I should just level it out and just let my husband mow it. I think that's what I'm gonna do, right? I'm trying to work smarter, not harder here. It's like weeding the walkways, and then I didn't really actually have to weed the beds too much. Once the plants really got established, I did very well. So I think I could focus my attention on, ooh, I found a worm. Focus my attention on the beds themselves. Then I don't have to worry about the walkways if my husband just mows it. So my goal is to use more of a no-till garden kind of thought process here. I mean, these are just weeds, I'm assuming, that are coming up here, so. But I mean, you can tell the leaves will keep it cool, and no matter what temperature here. So it'll insulate it in the winter, but it'll keep it cool in the summer. So what I will do is I'll keep these leaves close. Once I start planting stuff and plants start coming up, I'm just gonna take these leaves and put them around the plants and just use them as mulch. Then in the fall, when all my maple trees drop their leaves, we just dump all these leaves in here, and then I just pile them over the top. And I do the same thing next year. I just take it out here, leave it here, plant the plants, use these leaves as mulch, right? So we're just reusing over and over again. But, ooh, it's starting to get sunny. It feels good on my back. But, ready? Let's dig. I'm looking at my soil. And look at that. Oh, the wind is wreaking havoc on the chickens. It's really nice soil. It's dark, it's rich. I'm just gonna add to this. So we leave it here. I may just scrape over the top with a rake, nothing spectacular. Obviously, you can see I need to add some around the edges here. But this is just everything settling, or stuff like taking plants out. Just love getting my hands in here. I did see a worm, so that's good. Oh, there's a worm right here. There you go, buddy. I'll put you back in the soil. You can stay and aerate my soil. So that didn't take very long and it wasn't very difficult. And then here I'll just leave these leaves right along here, and I'll actually probably end up mashing them down as I step on them. And then I know where I need to add soil. And this soil, I'm just gonna dig out of the chicken yard, right? Doesn't that make sense? Let's use the resources we have. The chickens make the compost. We put the compost, we'll just fill in a layer of compost from the chickens. Yes, I actually have to get that done this year. And put it in. I could actually check to see if the ground is thawed by the chickens. So right up here, that corner is where the chickens predominantly are. And that's usually the best place for the compost. So, all right, let's go to the next bed. Here's the second bed that's done. It really didn't take me more than a minute or two to do that. And see how dark it is? So on these really sunny days, this dark, rich soil is gonna absorb the sun's energy and it'll warm it up, and we will start to prepare for the spring. Oh my God, this is so nice. So dark and so rich. This was a lot of work, but well worth it. All right, so now I'll start taking these tomato cages out. Once I get some of this stuff out, the rest of it goes pretty quick. And check it out. I raked it up a little bit. I just skimmed the top of it. I didn't do anything spectacular. And it's just gonna sit here in the sun and warm up. It's actually not bad to the touch. I'm really surprised. But now I just took all of that off, and if you can see it really well, it's already starting to dry. And that's what I want it to do, is to dry out a little bit. And then, oh gosh, this is so cool. I'm really happy doing it this way because it's gonna save you a lot of time and a lot of money, actually, because this bed, I think I top dressed it again last year, which I did the other one too, but it came down quite a bit. It's probably because I left the tomato plants in here. I didn't take them out at the end of the year. This other bed, I took all the leftover lettuce plants out, so that's probably why. That's probably why there's not as much soil. But I will literally just top dress this with composted chicken manure or some other compost that I have around here, and literally that's it. It's ready to go. Perfectly ready to go. I'll use the leaves on the side, and I will mulch around the plants as they get bigger. That will help retain moisture, and it will it'll help it from the sun scorching it, because it gets so unbelievably hot out here. It's crazy. But let's get this, well, I'm on a roll. Let's just keep rolling. All right, so it's getting really windy, so I think I'm gonna call it. But I got a little over half done, so I think that's a good start. I mean, it's still gonna be cold for a while now. Our season doesn't start till mid to end of May, so, well, you know, besides potatoes and stuff, besides a few things. But we've got 3, 6, 7 beds done, and I think that's a good start. I just got to get to the back. I didn't really end the season very well last year, but anyway, new year, new me. How about that? And as always, from my coop to yours, thank you for growing with me so I can grow with you.